How to make caramel without butter or cream. There are different caramel recipes for different needs. Sometimes I want a caramel sauce that doesn't turn into a hard or chewy candy when stored. The kind of sauce that's not too thick that I can drizzle over desserts and drinks anytime. Before I came up with this perfect recipe, there was a lot of trial and error. Some came out too thin, some too thick, and the others I burned. Cream or butter makes the caramel too thick. I can't drizzle it over my hot milk or a cup of joe. I was on the hunt for recipes showing me how to make caramel without butter or cream. Something not too thick would be perfect for my vanilla cake, ice cream, and caramel macchiato. Tips in making the perfect caramel sauce. If you've failed in making your caramel sauce before, here are some useful tips to take note of. 1. Make sure to use a heavy-bottomed pot. The caramel will spill on the sides when you add the milk. Using a heavy-bottomed tall pot will save you from this mistake. 2. Don't be intimidated when the mixture gets too bubbly. Adding milk to hot melted sugar will give scary reactions of bubbling and hissing all over. It's a normal scientific reaction. Don't stop when you see nasty lumps of sugar. Another normal reaction when adding milk is having solidified sugar that turns into lumps. Those lumps will dissolve slowly if you just keep on cooking the liquid. 3. Don't multitask. Making the perfect caramel isn't really that hard, but it requires your full attention because it's so easy to miss. Even a few seconds with your attention off the pot can lead to burned or curdled caramel, so it's best to keep your eyes on the mixture and not think of anything else at the moment. How to make caramel without butter or cream. 3-ingredient caramel recipe, without butter or cream. Prep time, 5 minutes, cook time, 20 to 30 minutes, total time, 35 minutes. Ingredients: 1 cup white sugar, 1 1/4 cups milk, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Instructions. Step 1, in a heavy-bottomed tall pot. Over medium-low heat, place the pot with the sugar in it. Move the pot around to ensure the sugar is in a thin and even layer. Set the timer for 8 minutes and leave the sugar untouched. Step 2, keep an eye on the sugar. After 8 minutes, check if the sugar has started to turn light brown or translucent. If it does, proceed to step 3. If not, set the timer to another 8 minutes but keep an eye on the sugar to ensure it doesn't get too dark. Step 3, warm the milk separately. While the sugar continues to liquefy, warm the milk in the microwave oven for 1 minute, then stir to balance the temperature. Step 4, scoop the liquid sugar over the solid sugar. Once the sugar turns liquid, scoop the liquid sugar over the solid parts using your heat-resistant spatula. Don't stir, as this will mess up with the reaction of the sugar. You can only start to stir once all the sugar has turned into liquid. Stir gently for a few seconds until it turns golden brown. Step 5, remove the pot from the heat and add the milk. Once your syrup has turned golden brown, remove the pot from the heat and place the pot on the trivet. Quickly add in half of the warm milk and stir continuously. This will create bubbles, so continue to stir to keep from curdling. When the bubbles start to reduce, stir in the remaining half of the warm milk. Step 6, assess if the caramel is ready or needs to be returned to the stove. In the process of adding in the milk, parts of the mixture may have hardened. To fix this, return the pot to the stove and continuously stir over medium-low heat. Stir constantly to even out the temperature within the mixture. Step 7, add in the salt. Once all of the hard bits have melted, quickly remove the pot from the heat and add in the salt. Step 8, store in a heat-proof container. The caramel will thicken as it cools. It's better to pour the caramel into the container while it's still hot.